This chart shows 2026 browser market share. The massive blue slice represents Chrome, commanding 63%. Even these smaller slivers for Safari or Edge are identical tools, passive document viewers where you manage the manual labor of navigating the web. Starting in late 2025, that model began to break. The browser is evolving from a passive window into an active agent that takes control of the cursor and acts on your behalf. This transition is pulling serious capital. By 2034, the market for AI-driven browsers is projected to reach $76.8 billion. The industry knows that whoever controls the agent controls how you interact with the internet. If an agent fetches the answers and completes tasks for you, you never actually visit the underlying websites. For web publishers relying on ad revenue and traffic to survive, this model starves them out entirely. Ignoring these new browsers means missing out on serious time-saving automation. But jumping in forces you to choose between two highly proprietary ecosystems, each with distinct limits. Right now, two heavyweights are trying to replace Chrome: OpenAI's Atlas and Perplexity's Comet. Atlas is built to execute. It acts as an operator, designed from the ground up to take multi-step workflows off your plate. Comet takes the opposite approach. It functions as a deep researcher, built to synthesize massive amounts of data while showing you exactly where that information came from. Running an AI layer constantly in the background takes a measurable toll. Both of these browsers consume significantly more CPU memory and drain laptop batteries much faster than standard Chrome or Safari. Because both are built on the open-source Chromium engine, your current Chrome extensions and bookmarks migrate over instantly. The technical switch is completely frictionless. Picking a browser is no longer about which interface you prefer. You are deciding which AI corporation bets direct access to your daily workflows and personal data. Atlas's standout feature is agent mode. It operates as a human proxy, physically clicking and typing through multi-step tasks like comparing prices, booking a flight, and drafting the confirmation email all at once. To use agent mode at all, you have to pay. The feature is entirely locked behind a $20 a month ChatGPT Plus subscription. The free version of Atlas is essentially just a standard browser with a search bar. Then there is the platform lock-in. As of early 2026, Atlas is exclusively available on Mac. If you use Windows, Android, or iOS, you are entirely shut out of the ecosystem. Even for Mac users, the experience requires patience. Atlas processes every interaction through an AI layer, leading to slower page loads and a bloated application feel compared to a lightweight traditional browser. Atlas delivers the most robust hands-free automation available right now. But to use it, you pay $20 a month to act as a beta tester stuck on a single operating system. Perplexity's Comet sidesteps the hardware problem entirely. It is fully cross-platform, meaning your research workflows and agent sessions sync perfectly across Mac, PC, iOS, and Android. Comet also charges $20 a month for its Pro tier, but the focus is on verification. It offers a dedicated research mode that pulls heavily cited answers, featuring 10 times the citation density of standard search engines. Instead of restricting you to one proprietary algorithm, Comet lets you switch between more than 10 different AI models, including OpenAI's GPT, Anthropic's Claude, and Google's Gemini. Comet's weakness is physical execution. When tasked with the kind of complex multi-step web automation that Atlas handles easily, Comet's agent frequently stumbles and breaks down. Comet is the clear choice for transparent, high-level knowledge gathering across any device. You just have to accept that it lacks the deep, hands-free execution power that power users might expect. Deploying these tools across an entire company changes the math. Enterprise buyers have to evaluate data governance and team scaling alongside basic functionality. On this 2026 pricing chart, Comet's enterprise tiers are transparent. The red bars show explicit $40 and $325 tiers, backed by SOC 2 compliance. In contrast, the blue Atlas column leaves top-tier pricing blank. Everything requires custom negotiation, creating serious friction for IT budgets. Regardless of price, both platforms suffer from an unpatched vulnerability called prompt injection. If an agent encounters malicious, invisible text hidden on a web page, it can be tricked into ignoring commands and executing unauthorized actions, like sending an email to an attacker. To get the most out of these tools, you have to grant them deep permissions, like screen awareness and direct access to your company's Slack or Gmail. The agent needs to see everything to automate anything. Pushing AI browsers to a corporate team magnifies the operational utility, but it introduces an immediate security risk that IT departments have to actively mitigate. There is no universal best browser in this new category. Your decision comes down to matching your specific hardware and daily workflow to the right tool. If you are an analyst or content marketer who needs verifiable facts, deep citations, and access across a PC and a phone, Comet Pro for $20 a month is your target. If you are a Mac power user focused purely on automating tedious workflows like sorting inboxes and booking travel, you will get the most leverage out of Atlas. For the enterprise IT buyer requiring strict data governance, predictable budgets, and compliance documentation, Comet Enterprise is the clear option on the table. If you are working on an older laptop, or if you simply don't want a heavy background process draining your battery, stick with your current legacy browser. Agentic browsers indicate where the internet is heading, but until the performance costs drop and the security flaws are patched, waiting out this beta phase is a highly practical decision.